Hello Year 10. In this lesson we're going to go through some examples to help you with the work on transformations too. Pages 144, 145 in your book. So in the last lessons we met three types of transformations: reflections, rotations, translations. Now those transformations don't change the size of the shape, and the image stays congruent to the object. In this we can have angles staying the same, but the length will change in proportion, and we say any enlargement will keep the shape similar to the object. Okay, so let's go through some examples. So this is from the book. So you're told you've got a point P. Now the point is essentially this, what we refer as the center of enlargement, and this keeps the enlarged shape fixed at a certain place. Okay, so scale factor 2 means make the lengths twice the size. Okay, so we've got a 1/2 rectangle, twice the size, we're going to get a 2/4 rectangle. Okay, so if you take a point, so let's say this, let's take this one. So currently, let's call that A. In the object, we have to go from P to A. Okay, and it takes us 1 right and 2 up. So that's a translation of 1, 2. So in the image, that's going to be twice the distance. So that's going to be 2, 4. Okay, so we're going to go 2 right, 4 up. So this is the transformed A after an enlargement of scale factor 2 from this point. Okay, so we will find that the corresponding corners will be in line with the center of enlargement. Okay, so if you do this one, call that B. P to B is 2 right, 2 up. So in the image that's going to be twice the size, 4 right, 4 up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that'll be the new B. Okay, so this line there is now going to be there. Okay, and that's enough for us to see the rest. So twice the size, so that's 2 squares, so we're going to get 4 squares down here. And then that's 1 square, so we're going to get 2 squares here. And then we've got, that's 2 squares, so we're going to get 4 squares there. Okay, so this is the image that we get after the enlargement. Okay, so let's look at another example. So we've got a trapezium. So we're going to enlarge it by scale factor 3 from a center point 6, 0. So mark the center point. I'm just going to call it P. So take each of these corners in turn. Now we don't have to do all of it. Let's just do these two. So P to A in the object is just 1 up. So in the image, scale factor 3 is going to be 3 up. So 1, 2, 3. So this will be the new A. P to B is 2 up. So scale factor 3 is going to be 6 up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so this AB in the object is going to be this in the image. Okay, so that's enough for me to do the rest. So this is 1 square, so I need the length to be factors 3. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3. So this is 2 squares, so I need that to be 6. And the final one, I can see that bit there has to be here. Okay. Okay, that's the kind of one. So we're going to enlarge this rectangle by scale factor 2. This time center of enlargement -1, 0. So -1, 0 is here. Okay, so let's take each point in turn. So let's call that P again. So here, so in the object P to A is a 1 left, 1 down, so the vector -1, -1. So in the image, that's going to be twice the size. That's going to be -2, -2. So instead of 1 left, 1 down, we're going to go 2 left, 2 down. Okay, so take this point here, P to B. That's 1 left, 2 up. So in the image, that's going to be twice the size, 2 left, 4 up. Okay, so we can repeat that. P to C, 3 right, 2 up. So in the image, that's going to be 6 right, 4 up from the center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, hopefully that's enough for you to see. This will end up here. Okay. So we've got AB is transformed to here. BC is transformed to here. CD is transformed to here. And AD is transformed to here. Okay, and that's done. Okay, so we can do enlargements with fractional scale factors. So in this case, we're going to go through an enlargement scale factor a third. And enlargement center 1, 1. So mark that. So our enlarged shape, these corners will be in line in the same line as it is in the object and the image. So from this point, if you look at this one, that's 1, 2, 3 up, 3 across, 3 up. So a third the size of that is going to be, so if I look at that, it's going to be 1 right, 1 up. Okay. So looking at this, so if I work out a third the distance of this from the center, that's going to get you to here. And likewise, the final one will get us to here. So then we've got this is the enlarged triangle. Well, it's a reduction, but we can use the phrase enlargement because of the scale factor being a third. Okay, so that each of the lengths is a third the size of each of these, and the distance from the center to each of these corners is a third the distance compared to these corresponding corners. Finally, we need to look at how to enlarge using a negative scale factor. Okay, so looking at this one, so we've got a shape A. We're going to use a scale factor -2, and we're going to use a center of enlargement 0.6. So mark it. That's 0.6. I'm just going to call that P. Okay. So let's call this corner K, call this L, call this M, and call this N. Okay. So from P to M, okay, so from the center to the point M, we'll do a translation 2 left 2 up, so that's -2, 2. So if I have a scale factor -2 applied to this, that's going to give me twice the size, but negative, so that's going to be 4, -4. So I'm going to, instead of moving 2 left 2 up, I'm going to move 4 right, 1 2 3 4, 4 down, 1 2 3 4. So this is where it's going to end up. Call that the new M. Okay, so from P to say N, that's, let's have a look at it, it's 1 2 3 4 left 1 up, so 4 left 1 up. So scale factor -2, so multiply this by -2, that's going to give you 8 -2. So we're going to go 8 right, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, and 2 down, which is going to be here, 1 2, which is going to be down here. Okay. Then we've got P to K. So 1 2 3 4 left, 1 2 3 4 up, so that's 4 left 4 up. So -2 multiplied by that, it's 8 -8. So it's going to go 8 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So it takes you to here. That's the new K. That was the new N. Okay, finally P to L. That's 1 2 left, 1 2 3 4 up. 2 left 4 up. -2 multiplied by this is 4 -8. So we're going to move from center 4 right, 1 2 3 4, and 8 down, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So this is the new L. Okay, so if you take it in turn, so we've got this point, this line here, LM. Okay, is now transformed to here. Notice that it's twice the size here. This line here, KL, is now transformed to here, again twice the size. This line here, KN, is transformed to here, and this line here, MN, is transformed to here. Okay, so what you should find is that the object is inverted and that's the effect of the negative in this case. Okay, hopefully that's enough for you to get on with the exercises. If you struggle, give us let one of your teachers know. I suggest, because there's quite a lot to do on exercise 7.4s, so I suggest you leave out question 3 and question 7 and have a go at the rest. Okay, good luck.